Okay, you guys are insane. I've released 2 top 10 videos on this channel so far and you guys have smashed it. 4,000 views in 2 videos. Thank you. So, I'm going to make yet another 10 watches, but this time that are on my wish list. With the list starting from cheapest all the way through to the most expensive. These are watches I'm currently eyeing on AliExpress, and if you don't know who I am, my name is Koda, and welcome to God Tier Watches, where we talk about everything watches, create discussions, top 10s, and reviews on affordable watches. If that sounds like something you're interested in, consider subscribing for more content. Now on to the list. Now the first swatch we have here is a cheapy dress watch, and literally it's spare change kind of money. It's none other than the Sander Tank. It's very similar to the real deal with the Roman numeral indices. It even has a blue pip on the threaded crown for only $13 US. Again, I'll put up the conversion for you guys out there around the world. It's got 2 sizes, one being 28mm in dial width, dial length of 35mm, and with a lug width of 20mm. And your woman's watch size is 24mm in dial width with an 18mm lug width and a 31mm of dial length. These sound very small, but keep in mind these are rectangular watches, so they will fit a bit different. But with this kind of money, you're still getting water resistance, 30 meters, which is completely fine because it is a dressier piece. It also does come with a leather strap. Don't know how much leather they're actually using to call it a leather strap, which for the price of 13 USD is not bad at all. It just has mineral crystal, which is completely fine with that price, and the case is made out of zinc alloy. The bigger watch only weighs 34.5 grams, whereas the 28 grams for the smaller one. So you won't even feel the weight of this guy that much, and it will easily fit under the cuff with its 7mm thickness and 6.4mm respectively. But I mean, for that price, you can get the itch of a Cartier tank, so can't complain. On to the next one. Now this next one is for you Grand Seiko lovers out there. This is the Pagani 1731. This watch comes in only at $34 US. I can't believe I'm saying all this. You get an AR coating with sapphire crystal, a VK63 mecha quartz that ticks 4 times per second, 100 meters of water resistance, and a stainless steel case. Like, how can established brands even compete with these specs? It even got a signed crown as well. Not to mention, it even has a dome, sapphire crystal. At this price, Pagani, what are you doing? I want to know how you get it so cheap. Anyway, the watch comes in 3 different colors, ice blue, cream, and green. But my personal favorite is the ice blue because I love blue. I'm a simple man. The watch comes in at 121 grams, 38 mils in diameter, which will fit better for smaller wrists, 12.5 mils in case thickness, and a 20mm lug width. But this watch is perfect for those who want to scratch a Grand Seiko itch for as little money. But yeah, honestly, really clean watch, can't go wrong. It's got like a grain texture, so on to the next one. Moving on, we have yet another Pagani. This one isn't for everyone, but it is the Pagani Submersible Homage from Panerai at only $53 US. Comparing to the Panerai with a price tag of, yeah, this is more affordable. And it features the case shape and the half moon crescent shaped crown guard similar to Panerai. However, Pagani has made its own twist with an open heart design, which is really cool to see to give it that skeletonized feel. The watch only seems to come in with a NATO strap as of now. It looks good with just the NATO anyway, and it comes in at a 13mm thickness, 43mm diameter, which is slightly bigger, so smaller wrists may struggle as it is also relatively quite thick. But with that thickness, you do get a 200 meters of water resistance, an NH39 automatic movement, which we don't really see on many watches. Does come with lume, but don't expect anything crazy from Pagani. It won't last more than 10 minutes normally. But a positive is it comes with a ceramic bezel that is actually rotatable. I really like the uniqueness of this watch, but would be interesting to wear this, but I do have a small wrist, so maybe I'll give you guys a go. You can take it, I'll give it to you. Next up, we have the Seiko Tic Tac Homage from Addy's Dive. AD2038 is the product number for that one. This is a real beauty, with its slightly orange hue color indices, hands and numerals coming in only at $72 US. Comes with an NH35 movement, 100 meters of water resistance, a date window, a 316L stainless steel case with a Jubilee bracelet to give it that dressy feel, and now dimensions is very wearable at 39 millimeters, 13 mils in thickness, lug width of 20 mils, and watch weighs at 138 grams. So yeah, not too heavy, not too light, but the only drawback is that it has a bubble domed mineral crystal, and it has some form of AR coating that's blue, but I think it's just to replicate that Seiko Tic Tac look without going too overboard with the specs. But domed sapphire isn't the cheapest, so yeah, it's understandable. But at least it comes with lume that emits a yellow-green tint which gives it that retro vintage feel. So really nice touch to this one. I really like how they have customized it to give it that vintage feel. And I love the font they used instead of the regular Addies dive. It suits much better aesthetically. The next one is another Pagani. Yes, this is the third one. I know, but you just can't beat this. And side note, this is actually an original design. If I'm wrong, please let me know, but I believe it is. This is the Pagani PD1775 chronograph that gives off that sporty, elegant look with a Jubilee bracelet. It's got a case thickness of 13 mils, weighs 120 grams, and it has the VK64 chronograph movement with a date window at the 6 o'clock position. Has sapphire crystal with AR coating, screw down crown that's signed, without a stated water rating, but it says it's waterproof, so Pagani, let me know how much it has in water resistance. It's got these wing style hour and minute hands, which I really like, and the color gives us a sunburst style on these photos here, but this is just the start of original Chinese design watches, because I have a feeling that the market will be taken over by these guys not too long from now. Good job, Pagani. This next watch is, I would probably say, the best value and complete field watch you can get here on AliExpress, and that is none other than the Bodery Titanium Field Watch. Coming in at $132. You get a light 3-link bracelet with the watch case weighing only 50 grams that has a nice sandblasted finish which gives that feel of a tool watch. They come with many color dials, some that are textured, and even a bronze case as an option. It's got Swiss Luminova, so it'll be very, very bright. Anti-reflective coating on the sapphire crystal there. NH35 automatic movement, which is very reliable. 100 meters of water resistant with that signed screw down crown. It's also got an engraved case back of a ship wheel, which is very nice details. But the watch comes in at 40 mils of diameter with a thickness of 12 millimeters, and it's lug to lug measuring at 48 millimeters and a 22 millimeter lug width, which is a bit less common, but if you do opt for the titanium bracelet, they come with a NATO strap as well. Love the titanium field watch and the texture. It's an original design, so what's not to really like about it? At number 7, we have here a Sujus watch here with a chrono movement with our power reserve indicated at the bottom of the watch, which you don't really see in many of the cheaper watches. It features the manual hand wind ST1906 movement, which is just beautiful to look at. Clear case back, which is, yeah, so mesmerizing. But it comes with a sapphire crystal here, watch diameter of 41 mil, a thickness of 13.5 mil, 91 grams, and only 50 meters of water resistance. And rather than a stainless steel bracelet, it comes with a cowl leather strap with a butterfly clasp. Keep in mind the lug width is 22 mils, so it's a bit rare, but it has a nice wearable 47 mil lug to lug. Now it comes in 3 colors, icy blue with an interesting triangle pattern depending on how the light hits the watch, but creates an interesting light play there, almost like a Timex. But it comes with a simpler deep sunray blue dial and a blue moon crescent on the counterbalance on the second hand there, which is really nice to see, and it's also on the white dial version as well. I've got to mention it does have lume as well, and I really like it. It's pretty unique dial texture, and I'd go for the light blue. Hey, I'm changing though. I'm doing light blue, not the normal dark blue. So I am changing. but that would be my choice. Really just love chronographs. I'm a sucker for them. Now I do know a lot of you out there love the Grand Seiko homage, so I brought out another one for you at number 8. This is the C-Stern homage that features the GMT complication with an NH34 for only $239 US, featuring a domed sapphire crystal, really nice variation in dial texture, and offers many colors, and coming in at only 13 mils of thickness, 132 grams, 100 meters of water resistance, which I think is quite fine for a Garda watch, a 19mm lug width, which is rare to see, with a wearable 47mm lug to lug. It features a display case back featuring the NH34 movement there, and it comes with a leather strap as well to dress it up a bit and let the watch dial do the talking. And as it is a NH34 movement, it comes with a date complication, but overall the indices look very nicely polished and shiny, just like the case and the bracelet, so it will give it that premium look with the pop of color from the GMT hand. But all these color options are amazing, so you can't go wrong. Personally, for this one, I actually like the cream dial with the nice complemented blue GMT hand. Now the second last watch we have here, I've seen many people talk about this, but this is the Proxima Dive watch. Comes in with a PT5000 Chinese movement and an SW200 movement. The watch comes in at 39mm of diameter, 135 grams, a very wearable 45mm, only 11.5mm in thickness for a dive watch that has 200 meters of water resistance, and 20mm lug width with a domed sapphire crystal, AR coating, a sapphire bezel insert with a BGW9 Luminova on the hands and indices. The back of the case is also engraved with 2 manta rays, which follows the dive watch theme, and this watch is just a very elegant dive watch, very legible with the white enamel dial. Not to mention the bracelet does come with an on-the-fly adjustable clasp for those cases where your wrist swells up or down during the dive, which I know none of you do. Yeah, I just exposed yous, including myself. Anyway, the orange chapter ring adds a nice pop of color as well as the minute hand, but I love the simple yet just elegant look of this dive watch. I would heavily recommend. And now the final watch for today. You know, I couldn't have done this video without San Martin. It is considered as one of the best finishing Chinese brands on AliExpress, but the widely popular SN0129 is released with the limited 200 pieces Chinese Year of the Dragon. This is still on pre-order, but it releases on May 11th and the price is $328 US. All SN0129 has superb finishing, pushing much above the price bracket of the watch. The attention to detail on this San Martin is just another level, with gold highlights on the indices, hour and minute marker, the engraved bezel, and the gold dragon at 6 o'clock with the red chapter ring. The red dial that gradually turns to black on the edges makes the indices just pop. It isn't your typical kind of watch, but it sure is a great way to remember the year you actually purchased it. Comes with a BGWX1 lume on those indices and hours and minute, but a C3 green lume on the dragon to complete the design cohesively. This, being a GMT, comes with an NH34 movement with 39mm in diameter, which is what I would consider a perfect size. A lug to lug of 46.5mm and thickness of 13.5mm, and a lug width of 20mm, sapphire crystal with AR coating, weighing in at 149 grams and 100 meters of water resistance. The SN0129 is a perfect Garda watch, but this is a statement piece to say the least. So, what do you guys think? I reckon there were very good watch selections that I've been eyeing on, but what do you think? Let me know in the comment sections down below. If you'd like to watch my other top 10 AliExpress recommendations, check the videos here, but otherwise, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching God Tier Watches. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.